Hello and welcome back to Studio E. Learn English here, anytime, anywhere. My name is Elisa and my goal is to help you learn English one step at a time. In the last video, we began learning about the parts of speech. And you learned that a part is a piece of a whole. And we learned language is the whole, which can be divided into parts. We related the parts of speech to the parts of a house. And like the parts of a house, each part of speech has a role or a function. So in the previous video, we learned about nouns, and nouns form the foundation of language. Do you remember what types of words are nouns? Right, a person is a noun, or a place, right? A place or a thing. Yes, a thing. A person, place, or thing. Words, they're all words. Words that refer to a person, a place, or a thing are nouns. So what does a noun do? What is its function? Well, we know that it's a person, a place, or a thing, and those words become the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence. It's either what we're talking about, like Elisa teaches English, or it's like English is the object of the sentence. What is the thing I teach? English. So nouns are either the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence. So now that you know what a noun is and what a noun does, it's important to be able to express them in singular and plural forms. So what is singular? What does it mean to be singular? Well, singular means one, just one. Plural means more than one. So it can be two, or three, or four, or five, and on and on and on. So, how do we do it? How do we express nouns in singular and plural? Well, let's look at some examples. The most common way to make a noun plural is to simply add an S at the end of the word. For example, one cat, two or more cats. One dog, two or more dogs. One house, two or more houses. One cup, two or more cups. You just add S. In other cases, to make a noun plural, we need to add an ES. And that happens when the noun ends in an X, an S, a CH, an SH, or a Z. So let's take a look at some examples. One tax or two taxes. You need the ES because the word ends in an X. Another example would be mass. One mass, two masses. You need to add ES because it ends in S. Fizz. One fizz, two fizzes. Another word that ends in the SH, for example, dish, one dish, two dishes, dishes, we add that ES. One patch, two or more patches, patches. So again, if it ends in an S, a Z, an X, an SH, or a CH, that's right, you add ES. A third example for making a noun plural is for words that end in a consonant and Y. For example, baby, baby. B is a consonant and then there's Y. So how do we make baby plural? We have to take away the Y, change the Y to an I, and add ES. So we have one baby, two or more babies, babies. And the same thing happens with a word like party, right? T is a consonant and we have a Y. So we need to take away the Y and change it to an I and then add ES. So we have one party, two parties, okay? Can you think of another one? City, that's right, city. We have one city, two cities. Notice the Y changes to an I and we add ES. However, be careful because it must be a consonant plus Y. If we have a word like monkey, right? Monkey, M-O-N-K-E-Y. Well, E is a vowel. So guess what? It's easy. We just add S. Another word, donkey, right? Donkey, same thing. You just add S. So make sure it's a consonant and Y to change the Y to an I and add ES. Finally, there are a bunch of nouns that do not follow any of those rules. They are called irregular. Irregular. They are not normal. So we have to memorize them. So I am going to give you a list of very common irregular nouns to remember and learn. We have one man, two or more men. Similarly, one woman, two or more women, women. One child, two or more children, children. We have one person, two or more people, people. One tooth, two or more teeth, teeth. One goose, two or more geese, geese. One ox, or two or more oxen, oxen. One mouse, two or more mice, mice. One knife, two or more knives, knives. One leaf, two or more leaves, leaves. One thief, two or more thieves, thieves. And that's all for today. We've learned how to make nouns plural. We've learned rule number 1, most common, just add S. We learned rule number 2, add es. We learned rule number 3, change the Y to an I and add es. And we learned number 4, there are many irregular nouns that do not follow those rules, and we need to just remember them. We need to memorize them. So keep practicing, take care of yourself, and have a wonderful day.